that one, we also have common verbs followed by a gerund or infinitive with a significant change in meaning. That means there is a difference in meaning if you're going to use a gerund or an infinitive. And specifically, they were forget, remember, and stop. Remember the first part of our lesson? I told you, I asked you to differentiate what's the difference between stop doing something and stop to do something. So we are going to discuss about that one in this part, okay? First, let's talk about forget, okay? Like say, for example, I forgot to lock the door and I forgot locking the door. What's the difference? There is a big difference. Forget, if you're going to use forget, and if you're going to add infinitive, like I forgot to lock, that means you didn't do what you were supposed to do. Okay, like uh, you were supposed to do something. You were supposed to lock the door, but you didn't actually do it. You forgot it. Okay, so that's the meaning of that one. On the other hand, I forgot locking the door. This time, we have forget plus a gerund, locking. This sentence means, or if you're going to add gerund to forget, that means you did something, but you don't remember doing it. Okay? You actually did it. Like, say, for example, you actually locked the door, but you forgot that you locked the door. Okay? So you don't remember locking the door. That's the difference between these sentences. So, questions? All right, I guess none. Let's continue. How about remember? Let's look at examples. I remember playing soccer when I was a child. That is gerund. Okay, remember plus a gerund. Remember playing. If you're going to add a gerund with the verb remember, that means a memory. Okay, like you did something first and then you have a memory about it. So like you remembered playing soccer when you were a child. Okay, that is a memory. On the other hand, if you use an infinitive with the verb remember, so you could say he remembered to feed the dog. In this case, that means first you remember something. Oh, you remember that you have to feed the dog. And then after remembering, you have to do that. Okay? Then you do something. So infinitive plus a remember plus infinitive, it is used for an important task. Okay? Remembering an important task that you have to do. Okay? So basically, remember plus gerund, that's for a memory. Well, remember plus infinitive, that is for used for talking about an important task that you need to do. Okay? Questions? No. How about stop? Okay. What's the difference between stop, like the man stopped smoking and the man stopped to smoke? Right. If you're going to add a gerund with the word stop, stop plus gerund, that means to quit, to stop an activity, one activity. Okay? On the other hand, if you're going to add an infinitive with the verb stop, that means to stop doing one activity and then do another one. Okay? Like the man stopped smoking. So probably he's smoking right now, then he stopped. That is, a man stopped smoking. Or you could say the man is smoking in the past, and that this and the present is no longer smoking. Okay, that's the meaning of that. That's to quit an activity. On the other hand, if you're going to say the man stopped to smoke, so this means the context is important here. Okay, this means that the man maybe, say for example, is walking, okay, on the street, and then he stopped walking and then he smoke. Okay, stop walking to smoke. Okay, so there are two activities involved here. So you are doing an activity and you stop it, and you did another activity that is to smoke. Okay, like the man stopped walking to smoke, right? So that is the difference between these sentences. The man stopped smoking, the man stopped to smoke. All right, so